you guys, welcome back to Leanne's Corner. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a lovely day. I know I am. So today's video is going to be about Latoya Forever and Adam Ali, because this morning it was like a bomb that went off on IG, baby. I had some things that I was going to talk about today, which I am still going to try to talk about today. And I had to put that shit aside for the drama that was going on this morning. So for those of you who do not know who Adam Ali is and Latoya Forever, Adam and Latoya are two YouTubers from Toronto, Canada, and they recently, a few years ago, moved to Atlanta, Georgia. Now, Latoya is the reason why a lot of people are vlogging today, because back then when she started, really, it wasn't that many people out there vlogging like that for real. She would vlog her husband, her kids, Samia, Zane, and Aya, and her family, her friends. I used to watch it all the time, and then Latoya was a little bit too animated for me. There was never like any type of calm down moment for her. It was like she always had to put on, and it was like, damn, like you're supposed to be vlogging how you really are, and it seems like you're always putting on for the camera. I understand you got to put on sometimes to make your show a little bit more interesting, but at the same time, it was like, damn, bitch, calm down sometimes. Take a break. So get on IG and seen that Adam Bay had posted, bitch, I ain't no deadbeat ass daddy. You need to quit fucking lying on me. You know I take care of my kids, and we know that's true because Adam has the kids all the time. But that's neither here nor there. So I'm not no deadbeat ass dad, and you just messy and miserable. That's why your friends and family don't really want to have nothing to do with you. All the friends that you did have, you don't have anymore, and was saying that he's not selling his soul. He will never sell his soul, and he choose happiness and responsibilities over everything. So I was like, what done made my babe mad? Like, what, Latoya, what did you do? Like, why you got my man mad? So I go over there to Latoya's Instagram, and I see that she got on her story a whole bunch of shit. I don't understand how these people, I guess when you ain't got to punch in nobody's time clock, you have enough time to have like 45 minutes to an hour worth of shit on your story. That's just too much. Can't do it. Too much. So I'm on her story, and I see that she did an interview. And it was a 2-part interview, the most. So as I'm going through, skipping through shit on her story, I see this one thing on her story. She says that Adam hacked into her YouTube and took the interviews off. My thing is, if y'all are divorced and no longer together, why does he still have the passwords to your channel, like to your Google account and your YouTube account? Or why didn't you change your passwords? Like, come on, like, get it together. Like, damn. So as I'm strolling through, I'm like, well, bitch, go ahead and go check out and see what's really going on. Go watch them damn interviews. So I watched Latoya's interview first, not knowing that Adam had did an interview with Unwind with Tasha. So I click on the video, and she gotta do the fucking most. She did a 2-part interview. Now let me go back a little bit. Now when she uploaded it to her channel and she claimed that Adam had took them down, she ended up uploading them to her best friend, aka her boyfriend, Vaughn's YouTube account. Go watch the interview. The person doing the interview, it sounds like a familiar voice, somebody that's around her all the time. So in the interview, they talk about how they met. They met on Facebook. They were supposed to do a collab together. She was attracted to him. All this, yada, yada, yada. So then answers a question, were you ever in love with Adam? And she said she was never in love with Adam. She just loved him. The reason they got married is because her family pressured her to get married, and that they got married in a condo, which is confusing because I believe, if I am remembering right, back when she had Latoya's life, she said that they had got married at the courthouse. Whatever. Anyway, so she said she felt like she was forced to get married because they had moved in together 6 months after dating. Then they had, a year later, they had Samia. She goes to explain their backgrounds. Latoya comes from a Christian background. She's Trinidadian. Her family's from Trinidad and Tobago. Adam was born in Tanzania. Tanzania. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but it's a country in Africa, and his religious background is Muslim. That's how he grew up. So somehow the topic about a Christmas tree had came up, and she said they really don't celebrate the same holidays, which is a lie, because you've seen on their vlogs plenty of times where they celebrated Christmas. They even did Vlogmas, where you vlog from the beginning of December to the end of December. So she was saying that Adam would not allow her to have a Christmas tree in the family room. So she would have to put her Christmas tree in the office. But I recall Samia celebrating her first Christmas, they had a Christmas tree in the family room. But whatever, I could be remembering wrong. Then she was saying that she was never happy. She felt like she was married to a business partner and not a husband. Fast forward, she says that she cheated on Adam. And it don't surprise me at all. I know a lot of her fans, which are younger people who are probably just now graduating high school or still in high school, they are probably heartbroken over this shit. I figured one of them was going to cheat on each other. And Adam probably cheated too. I ain't going to put nothing past him, like he ain't never did shit. She said she cheated. She said she went on a cruise. And I remember when she went on that cruise because Adam was not there. Adam was actually back at the house with the kids. This was like a month after they had moved to Atlanta. She goes on a cruise, but I'm going to get to all that stuff later. So she goes on a cruise. She says she did not have any sexual intercourses with the guy, but they did other things besides having sex that she considered as cheating. Bullshit. I believe they fucked, and I believe it was Vaughn. So she said when she came home, Adam was sitting in the family's room, or he was somewhere in the house, and when she was walking past him, she could see that he was irate. She don't know how the tea got back to Adam, but the tea had got back to Adam, and Adam had knew that she had cheated on him, child. She was tired. She goes upstairs to lay down. He pulls her out the bed onto the floor, picks her up, throws her against the wall, and starts choking her. Now, I don't want to take sides, but I am a whole lot. I don't see Adam doing that because he is so humble, and it takes a lot for him to get mad. And I have seen on her channel when she had Latoya's life that whenever she would piss Adam off, Adam will get up and he'll leave, or he'll go upstairs or, leave the room to try to calm down. And there has been times where they would get into it and Latoya be the first one to throw the first lick. So before then, she had been wanting a divorce, but then when that happened, she really wanted a divorce. But every time she would try to talk to him about getting a divorce, he would try to manipulate her by saying that, I own your logo, I own your brand, I own this, I own that. Let me backtrack a little bit, bitch. So after she had Samia, she had ended up getting pregnant with Zane, and that was literally like a few months after she had Samia. So she's saying in her interview that when she told Adam about it, he told her that she needed to terminate the pregnancy, and she refused to. Do I see Adam doing that? If you guys are familiar with the show, y'all know Adam ain't that type of dude. Like, that's not his stilo. Fast forward after the cheating and all of that shit, and him picking her up, throwing her, choking her, slamming her, all that bullshit that she done came up with. She says that she kept trying to get a divorce. He kept trying to manipulate her. But she got her family involved. And when she got her family involved, that's when Real Housewives of Atlanta had offered her to come on the show. Adam refused to go on the show. Her family felt like he was blocking her blessings. Now, I'm going to get to the other shit later. I'm going to get to Adam's side later, because this juicy shit. So no one in her family could get through to Adam. The only person that she could think of that could get to Adam was one of her cousins. So she flew her cousin out, and when her cousin came down, her cousin was basically saying, like, y'all should do this show. This could help y'all build your brand. This is a legacy. Bullshit. Ain't nothing about a reality show a legacy, bitch. If you ain't on TV show, like a TV show with scripts and shit. I'm talking about real scripts like Grey's Anatomy, How to Get Away with Murder, Law and Order SVU, Law and Order Criminal Intent, all that shit. Or if you're not doing movie deals, that reality show type shit, that ain't no fucking legacy. Anyway, so she said that Adam said he'll get the divorce only if he gets full custody of the kids. And she wasn't here for that shit. So she ended up apologizing to Adam and saying, like, let's work this out. She brought up the whole Real Housewives of Atlanta shit again, and she wanted to basically get him to join the show. He did not want to join the show. Latoya mentions that she ended up going out to buy a gun. She put a tracker on Adam's car. She put the tracker on Adam's car because she wanted to see where he was going, what he was doing. But I feel like that guilty conscience that ate her ass up. Now she want to see what the fuck Adam's doing. If you didn't have any sexual intercourse with anyone, or if you didn't do all this shit that you said that you ain't do, then why do you feel so guilty? I guess there's other ways that you could disrespect your marriage. Of course, I'm aware of that. But I feel like Latoya did way more than what she's saying she did. I believe that she went on this cruise. She either met Vaughn on that cruise or knew Vaughn before they moved to Atlanta. And I think he's the guy that she ended up cheating on Adam with. Now, side note, she's saying that when she was pregnant with Aya, she had seen in Adam's phone that he had been texting this girl that she had seen in his phone previously before, but before she had ended up saving the girl's number. I mean, when she looked at his phone, she thought that he was texting another girl because 6 messages had read that he was going to take the girl to Quavo or Havo or wherever that's at. Oh, she said when she looked in that phone and she seen the number, she goes to put the number in her phone, and she said she put the number in her phone, the number popped up. She knew that was the same girl. She gets home, she tells Adam that she purchased the gun. Fast forward, now when they were separated, they were still living in the same home. She finds out that Adam had put a protective order out on her. She said at that time she had been living in a hotel at the time. Wasn't aware that the police had been looking for her. So one day she goes home. When she gets home, she hears boom, 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 boom. So it's the police at the door. She says that she hides. She said, bitch, y'all ain't taking me nowhere today. Come to find out, the reason why the police was at the home is because a neighbor had called and said that Adam was keep holding her against her will. At that point, Latoya just like, look, I gotta get a divorce. Like, this is just too much. It's not worth it. They get the divorce and she starts seeing somebody else. Now, she says they're not together or whatever. She says that's her best friend, but Latoya is known for meeting new people and calling them her best friend. And that's her problem. Everybody is not your best friend, sir. Friend, you can't even give everybody the title of being a friend. Like, come on. Like, you too old for people to have to explain this shit to you. There's a rumor that she's claiming that Adam started, that her boyfriend, best friend, is gay. And she says he's not gay. She would know if he's gay. And she know for a fact that he ain't gay. And when she said she know for a fact, she said that shit with confidence. I was like, yep, they fucking. Then she says that she's in a happy place and she's so happy that she's not in that toxic relationship anymore. The interview just seemed like bullshit to me.